Good afternoon, friends. We are joined by two young ladies. So we have Monica and Ashlecha. So these two young ladies, you've seen them all over television and over the theatre. So now we have a new movie coming up, Haryana. And this is made by a director. He's a very famous actor. I think he's acted with you in a couple of serials. So he's Sandeep ji. So this movie about Haryana is about some sort of love story. So Ashlecha ji, what about the story? How do you feel doing this movie?
I would also like to say that Monica has just done a movie called Khuda Hafiz 2, and she's done Jalvayu Enclave, and I watched Jalvayu Enclave on Prime, and I called her and I said that boss, firstly she's looked amazingly beautiful, and second thing I think it was a, the thing is that this whole phase in this country right now as actors and artists, but we talk a lot. I'm very close to her, so we discuss the fact that this phase is changing. Artists today are getting to perform in such different roles. There is nothing small or big. Like I'm still doing television. I've not left it, and the fact that an artist can be in any canvas. You can do television, you can do web shows, you can do movies. The audience has changed the way they think, and if someone just wants to do movies, you can just do movies. But the creative space is becoming bigger. Small budget movies are coming in the forefront, and content is becoming the king. So it's a beautiful time for us to expand our horizons. I had a beautiful working experience on this movie for personal and professional reasons. Personal, yes, because I know a couple of them personally in my life, and professional, yes, because this is my first movie and I've gotten to play such a beautiful character that has so many shades of innocence and love and creativity. So yeah, that's it for me.
Okay, so over to Monica. We've just watched that movie Khuda Hafiz. We saw the press preview and we had a press conference also.
How do you like it?
It was a nice movie. Although, like, I am an old timer, so I've seen a lot of movies of action, in the jail. So, but the theme was excellent because it was talking about the social levels of what in our society. So, Monica ji, how about this movie Haryana? How do you feel to be part of this movie?
I feel extremely good to be a part of this film because I think I would say that Haryana and the culture has been a little bit of a discovery for me while I was doing this film. I wouldn't say I was unknown or unfamiliar with the culture, but because I'm from Delhi, so it's like really nearby. But when you stay in a country, in a state, and among people, among the local people, you get to know more about their culture, how they speak, how they live, what they eat, and what their daily life is like. So you'll not believe me, but there has been certain scenes in the film where it's where all the gaonwala people are sitting, and they are not familiar that there is a camera going on, there is a shoot going on, and they're just doing their work. They're just going on with their life, with their day, and there is a camera which they are not aware of, and we are taking our shots. So it's like that organic and that authentic. So you can imagine कि film कितनी ज़्यादा authentic और कितनी ज़्यादा organic होगी, how relatable it is going to be. So I feel extremely good and extremely grateful to be a part of such a film which is very strong in terms of content, in terms of art direction, in terms of costume, because costumes don't look like costumes. They look like it is a part of a character. Yeah, it's a part of a character, and like something like right now I'm wearing this, but I know I'm a bit made up, right? But while I'm doing the film, in the film, it will not look like somebody is wearing something to depict something. It is just Vasudha. It is just my character.
True.
Yeah.
And when we talk about Haryana, I do originally, my parents, my grandparents come from Haryana,
Oh,
from
you love
Hisar.
it. You love the film then.
But when I tell people I'm from Haryana, because I don't know that accent, and I grew up in a convent school, so when I go to Haryana, तो मेरे को लगता है कि I should sit in a chopal, charpai, and then hookah. So did you get chance to do the hookah there?
A lot of the times, yeah, because
Monica was actually more, Monica is someone who, I know her personally, she's very daring. So if she's on a set, she'll never be in the makeup room. I've seen her, like, even while we were shooting for the music video, like, she would go and use the property. Like, she'd see, oh, this is the property.
she's just being very good to me. I'm not that good, but yeah.
No, but I see her reels. No, I see her reels and then I look at her and I'm like, Arey, why didn't I do this? She's so creative. Because she sees everything around. Also, when she saw the movie, she was the only one who had not seen the movie in the first two screenings. So when she saw the movie when we were watching for the third time, I was watching the movie through her eyes.
Yes.
Because she understands the small nuances in filmmaking. As a newcomer, which she's very new and young in this industry. She has that kind of creative ability to appreciate art. As far as I go in terms of, if you're asking the same question about Haryana,
Especially with those hookah bars. It's not hookah bars actually. It's a
Yeah,
way
you're
of
calling it bar, but we
socializing.
understand. We understood, yeah.
One last question. She's just finishing.
What I loved about Haryana is the fact I love nature. I love the fact that the villages are so clean. There is no plastic thrown around. I love the fact that the essence of the village is still intact. You know, the people who stay in the village, they want to be connected to the village. Their traditions, their cultures, it reflects in the way they live in their lifestyle. They live together as a big joint family, which still exists. So that I can't relate to it personally because I've not done that. But I'm just saying that
No, I heard
you get to
say that during
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
interview. You know.
Yeah, so you get to see all. You can see all of that, which
So I
is
think
beautiful.
we'll take a break now.
Yeah, we'll
Come to
continue
an end because we
Yeah.
have some other
Yeah.
channels waiting. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.